more than 200,000 Salvadoran immigrants could be forced to leave the U.S. by September of next year. That, as the Trump administration is pulling what's known as temporary protected status for residents from El Salvador who came to the U.S. after devastating earthquakes in 2001.
Motherfuck the president, going off my brown skin, he a resident. Sick of all this racist bullshit, we stuck in the system. I'll drink it on down like some medicine. Now I'm seeing all these true people's colors cause they show it. Chasing for the gold, I'm a fool and they know it. Grew up on the roaches, the first one to blow it. I grabbed me that Moet and started a poet. Then hit me a blunt, it's the life of a poet. A young Salvadorian going for mines, cause I do not see my type, one of a kind. I'm just trying to shine, but they reach for the blinds. They blame all the violence on all of my people. Central Americans never was equal. Put us on CNN so we look evil. I swear when you see us, you talking amigo. Bitch, we know all of the tactics you bringing. Cease for the birds, so they just keep on singing. They put us in ghettos and call it a living. Mansions for you, but we call it a giving. All these circumstances that I've been given. Now they brought DACA back, leave with the pigeons. Back to your land where the Mayans was living. Where gangsters are roaming, it's not my decision. There is just one thing that I gotta know. I gotta know how the fuck you bring us down to your door, down to your door. After you came messed up all of our dough, all of our dough. Just to tell my people you gotta go, 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 you gotta go. Just to tell my people you gotta go, you gotta go, you gotta roll, you gotta roll, you gotta go, you gotta go. Just to say that we ain't welcome no more. We adopted the currency in 01, but still nothing changed, we dying by guns. Dying for fun, we lie in the sun. The tropical weather won't lighten them up. The money is scarce, we don't quite get enough. Hop on the bus and might get your ass bust. Reach for some help and ain't no one to trust. The gang epidemic, they looking at us. When rain hits the roof, it's the metal that rusts. Caught up in power, most of my folks living hour by hour and others devoured. Up in the dungeon, I'm up and I'm coming, and right at the tower, and faces look sour. Legally trapping, I'm moving these words for the blacks and the Latins, cause he don't just hate me. Topic is lately, me and my kind and the people from Haiti. You got in office, the methods was shady. Apparently grabbing you pussies on ladies. The state that we in, we summoned in him. 2018, let the summer begin. This is the shit that just come from within. They call me a beast when it come to the pen. Look at my crown and I'm holding it heavy. We getting through life with some smoke and a medley. There is just one thing that I gotta know. I gotta know how the fuck you bring us down to your door, down to your door. After you came messed up all of our dough, all of our dough. Just to tell my people you gotta go, 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 you gotta go. Just to tell my people you gotta go, you gotta go, you gotta roll, you gotta roll, you gotta go, you gotta go. Just to say that we ain't welcome no more. One thought, one shot of the humidor. Just a ghetto kid, product of a civil war. Rep the blue and the white, right? Like the pale of the moonlight. It's dedicated to El Salvador for that little kid that knew weapons and moved to the States with hoods and started repping. I don't know what the fuck they was expecting when you moved to LA and learned them life lessons. He was used to heavy metal like Slayer when he learned that game and made him a player. Turned to a family man and couldn't understand how that changes layer by layer. But man, these fuck judges, politicians move us one by one until we all are missing. In a cell or in a state of mind where the only grind I find is through commission. Screaming out, but tell me who'll listen. I'ma rub this rock until my jewels glisten. Up in court with no intermissions, making outer moves for these intermissions. This country don't want me, this country don't need me. Hold your position. This money, this life, man, this real music got me facing my addictions. I reach for that juice pot, and big dog, I ain't talking nothing in the kitchen. I'm talking to people to fight and that struggle that you ain't never seen a mention. I'm talking that culture, dumb Donald never knew how to act in the show. Watch out for them vultures, he could pass a law but never take control.